I came to Nakuru expecting flamingos. Instead, I found baboons invading homes, ground that actually shakes beneath your feet, and a bridge that nearly made me turn back. This place had far more waiting for me than I ever expected. And by the way, remember when I called them monkeys in the last episode? I owe you a correction. They are baboons. So let's start from the beginning where the last promise was made. Let's go to Lake Nakuru. Lake Nakuru sits inside the Great Rift Valley, that massive scar in the Earth's surface that runs almost the length of Africa. And Nakuru town itself sits just above it, on higher ground, so the lake looks like it's resting in a bowl below the city. This lake has no outlet. No river carries water away from it. Water flows in, but nothing flows out. And that single fact changes everything about it. With nowhere for the water to escape, minerals build up over time. And that's why Lake Nakuru is a soda lake. On the upper side of Nakuru town, I noticed something I couldn't ignore. A rugged rocky ridge rising close to the water. I had to get closer. Standing there looking at it felt both wild and timeless. And it's not alone. Across the water on the other side of the lake, another hill rises to balance it out, like the whole basin was framed on purpose. Lake Nakuru National Park is packed with wildlife, and the first to greet us were the Warthogs. Scattered across the grass feeding like they own the place, something immediately stood out. What look like horns near their mouths are not horns at all. They are teeth, indeed, modified tusks curving outward. And then of course, the mud. Nothing says living the good life quite like a warthog collapsing in a pool of mud, like it's the finest bed in the park. Sharing the same stretch of grass, buffaloes, massive, calm, completely at ease, grazing beside the warthogs like the two species had made peace long before we arrived. A little further out, the zebras took over the frame, black and white stripes catching the light, tails swinging lazily as they graze in a tight cluster. They never wander alone, and there is a reason for that. Out here, more eyes means more warning. In this park, beauty and survival strategy turn out to be the same thing. Imagine standing here for a moment. Buffalo on one side, zebras on the other, and not a single one of them is bothered by your presence. That's Nakuru. And now, the ones I owe you the apology to. Thousands of baboons live in Nakuru National Park. And once you spend real time watching them, you realize how much they resemble human character. One detail caught my attention first. Their hindquarters, bare and hairless. It's not an accident. That skin plays a real role in how baboons signal and communicate within the troop. But it's their behavior that pulls you in completely. Watch them slipping out of the park entirely, climbing walls in nearby homesteads, playing, jumping, completely at home in a place that isn't theirs. The babies stay glued to their mothers. Down by the water flowing in from the uplands, the baboons search the current like they already know exactly what it's carrying, picking through it for something to eat. Then, a fight breaks out. In an instant, the mother is moving, and her baby is sprinting behind her, small legs working overtime just to catch up, before she scoops it onto her back and vanishes into the grass. It's chaos. It's also somehow one of the funniest things I filmed all day. Watch them long enough and you stop seeing animals. You start seeing a family. After hours of watching wildlife, the excitement finally caught up with me. I found a cool spot under a tree and did one of the things that felt right. Sometimes the best part of the adventure isn't the next stop, it's the pause in between. My friend told me there's a place where earth actually shakes. From there, we head to Njoro, to a place that doesn't make sense until you feel it yourself. It's called the shaking grounds. Step on this ground and it moves, like there are waves of water trapped underneath the soil, rippling every time weight presses down. Kids love it. You'll find them maneuvering across the ground just to feel it shift beneath their feet. But there is a problem. Weeds that look almost like sisal are creeping in, spreading fast, and if they are not controlled, they could eventually swallow this place whole. From there, in Molo, a small water dam that most people will never hear about. No drama here, just still water framed by quiet, and a place that exists purely to slow your mind down. Sometimes the most underrated part of an adventure is the one place that asks nothing of you except to sit and breathe. The Nakuru Highway never sleeps. It's a constant stream of transit trucks hauling goods across the country and outside borders. But running alongside all that road traffic is something older and quieter. A railway line cutting through Nakuru in its own direction. I found a bridge carrying that line from one side to the other, proving how engineering can respect nature. Naturally, curiosity got the best of me. I had to walk on it. At the top, the bridge splits into two paths, the main railway and a narrow pedestrian walkway made entirely of steel grating. One looked down through the metal holes, and the valley suddenly felt a lot further away. Every single step demanded focus. Then came the thought, what if a train comes right now? There was technically enough clearance to stand aside, but that didn't make the crossing feel any less terrifying. I made the crossing to the other side, and honestly, seeing my face in this footage tells you everything. The height hit hard. Afterward, I climbed down and looked up at the bridge from beneath, and that's when it really hit me. The sheer engineering behind it. A structure built to carry the weight of a train across a valley, standing on nothing but steel and precision. Underneath it all, a quiet stream kept flowing, completely indifferent to the giant frame towering above it. A lake with no outlet. Warthogs living life on their own terms. Baboons that somehow felt more like neighbors than wild animals. Ground that moves beneath your feet. A quiet dam hidden away from the crowds. And a railway bridge that reminded me just how far human engineering can go. That's the thing about adventure. Sometimes the places you know the least about end up giving you the best stories. If you enjoyed coming along on this adventure, subscribe to Simple Sense and join me for the next one.